But yeah, I was basically just saying, yeah, like I think Maresca for me, I've been telling you, bro, like he's putting way too much trust in guys that can't do what he wants them to do. You know what I mean? Like if it was up to him, I highly doubt he signs Jadon Sancho, bro. I think Chelsea looked at that and thought, yeah, there's an opportunity there. Let's just go do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm Maresca, I think he's looking more at profiles like Mudryk, profile like Madueke, those sort of profiles. Yeah, that's what we need to be bringing into the team. Because I'm telling you now, bro, you bring Mavididi and Fatal to Chelsea, you're seeing Maresca ball work a lot better because these man, they're gonna run at people, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Neto, I don't understand why Neto doesn't do it, bro. I've been telling you this all season, Rants. All season. He'll see bare space on the right. You're fast. You've got a bit of skill, right? He does this little step over just for decoration and he will pass it backwards. Why are you not taking man on the outside, bro? You know what I mean? It's not good, bro. It's not good. So we need some changes in the summer, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with Sancho now. I see Fabrizio put out another video today talking about basically he's on trial and you know what we basically know, innit? But for me, bro, right now as it is, I think he's getting sent back. I'll be so honest, bro. I think he's getting sent back. I think he's getting sent back.
I don't think he's getting sent back.
I think he's getting sent back, bro. You have to have a drastic improvement between now and the end of the season to not get sent back. As it is right now, if we want to sign him, no way. No way are we going to sign him right now, bro. He's getting enough minutes. Enough minutes.
No, I hear it.
I don't know if you've noticed, yeah, Sancho's trying to take more shots on goal, but nothing's happening. Nothing at Guan. You know what I mean?
Bro, listen, I think you have to keep him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to keep him, bro. Personally, it's one of them ones where, bro, as much as I would love Jadon Sancho back up playing for my football club, it would have to be under the right circumstances. And unfortunately, I just think too much has happened now. Do you know what I mean? That he can't end up back at Man United, bro.
He's not going to end up back at United. What's going to happen is we're going to send
him back, and then you end up selling him somewhere else, maybe.
No. What's going to happen is we're going to send him back, and then now it's your problem to find him a club. Like it shouldn't be too hard to find Sancho a move in it, like outside of the country and that, right? But it's just more admin you've got to do. It's another player you've got to get off your books, right? That's why you'd rather Chelsea just sign him, so you ain't got to worry about having to sell my man in the summer and that. You know what I'm saying? But as it is right now, bro, I'll be real. It's not working. I don't think he's been as bad as what people have made him out to be. But in terms of what Maresca wants from his wingers, he's just not that. You know what I mean? He's really, really not, bro. As a squad player, I'll take him. But when you're having to depend on this guy, when I see Sancho in the lineup these days, I'm like, oh, come on, man. I know what it's gonna be. I know what it's gonna be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
You know how much I like him. You know how much I like him. I was calling.
I think it's unfortunate. I think it's unfortunate for Sancho because it's like your whole team, like, bruv, you man are just not playing well, but he's always gonna be the scapegoat anyway.
Nah. Listen, I'm not scapegoating him because now,
but I just think football fans in general have been scapegoating him, bro. Like he could be on the pitch, yeah. He can be one of the better players in a lackluster performance, and he's getting cooked anyway.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is just how it always is.
That's what it is, and that's why I tell you, bro. I just block out the noise and I just log off the app because I see man on there with just agendas and just they jump at it every second, right? One thing about me, even if I don't like someone, I can be balanced in my takes, right? There's bare games last season, bro. I was giving Gallagher prop. I even said Gallagher deserves a new contract. As much as I don't like that guy, you know what I mean, right? But there's certain people that can't look at both sides. Once they hate someone, that's it. It's done for. They can't be fair in their head about that person. They'll start lying about that person. They'll start exaggerating about how poor they've been about that person, right? This year, bro, Cucurella is our highest goal scorer, Rants. Yeah, he's our highest goal scorer right now, bro. And people like to talk about our defense, but our defense the past 5 games, I think we've kept 4 clean sheets, bro.
Yeah, but you man are dying though, Don. This is what I've been trying to tell you about. Your team are dying. I don't know how you're still here in them Champions League places because you're not looking like you're on anything. And that's why when I told you we're not a million miles away, bro, you wanted to argue with me. You man are lackluster, bro. Brentford, brother, man are telling me that Brentford
ain't dead. Brentford ain't dead though.
No, but man are saying that, bro. You were second best to Brentford, bro.
Second best,
bro. I'm seeing Chelsea fans happy with the draw, bro. I'm saying you could have lost the game, my brother.
I think Brentford definitely had the better chances in the last 5 minutes of the game, bro. They should have actually beaten us. Yeah, there was one header they had. My man should have put his head through it instead of doing the downwards thing. It bounced over the bar, and then you had Wisa had another chance as well, right? But when Jackson came on at half time, bro, we looked a lot better. We had these guys on ropes, yeah? You know, when you're looking at people's faces on the corner, Rants, and you see their face, they're looking around and that, yeah? You could just tell your team's about to score. That's what it felt like to me, bro, right? But once again, it was another game where I'm looking at it and thinking, bro, this is another example why we should have a striker next season, yeah? I'm seeing Enzo Fernandez playing a mad ball straight to fucking Jackson. Similar sort of balls as what Fabregas used to play to Costa. The difference here is Costa was a top finisher. It's going in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even if you haven't had the most clear-cut chances, you know that strikers take half chances, bro, right? With Jackson, what does he do? Straight past the post, blood. Yeah? Straight past the post, you know? I'm seeing Neto whipping in like 3-4 good balls at the back post. There's no one there. Why is Jackson?
Yeah, but he needs to stop doing that because he does it every game and no one's there anyway. So it's like, if no one's there, why are you playing that?
I know he keeps doing it, bro. But end of the day, that's obviously an instruction from someone because he keeps fucking doing it.
That's just his thing, bro. That's his autopilot, bro. When there's nothing on, he just pings it to the back post.
And the thing is, the area that he puts it is so dangerous. It's similar to what Saka does. You put it in between the centre back and the goalkeeper, where the goalkeeper can't get to it because he'll be scrambling. And the centre back, they'll be scrambling backwards. He puts it in a very good area. But again, there's no box presence, bro. Right? There was one cross that he whipped in for Jackson. Instead of Jackson taking it on his left foot, he takes it on his right. Once again, he misses the ball, bro. You know what I mean? Those bare chances, bro. Enzo outside the box has all the time in the world. They're backing away. He bangs it. It goes over the bar, bruv. Right? Neto cuts in. He tries to whip it in far post. The keeper just grabs it, bro. Yeah? Sancho trying to shoot. You know what I mean? So, like, we haven't got goals in this team right now. The team is lacking goals. And that's why I'm actually happy right now that we've got Ipswich coming up next. Because if you can't beat these man by at least 2-3 goals, give it up. You know what I mean? Just give it up, right? They beat us last time. You're going to see Delap again wanting to have another audition, this time at Stamford Bridge, because you know he's heavily linked to the club. I personally think Chelsea are going to sign him. But I've got something in the back of my mind that's telling me it's not just going to be him. You know what I mean? I reckon we're probably going to sign him and someone else. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
I'm seeing heavy Delap links to United today, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Yeah, listen.
I think you could end up with Osimhen.
You might are heavily linked, and of course we are too, bro. We've been looking at Delap for time, for a second, bro. You know what I mean? And I think we was even looking at him for January as well, but that was never going to happen. They were never going to send him to us because, bro, these man, they wanted to stay in the league, innit? You know what I mean? Right? But yeah, like I said right now, bro, Ipswich, that's a good time for us now to fucking get some goals back into the team. Let me even go check, recent results right now, yeah? So I can tell you the lack of goals in this team right now, Rants, right? Actually, no, I could just remind you, bro. So Spurs, we scored 1 goal, right? Against Arsenal, we scored 0 goals, right? Yesterday, 0 goals again, bro. Yeah? Leicester, we beat Leicester. What was the score against Leicester, bro? Let me even check the results right now. So yeah, we beat Leicester 1-0, right? Copenhagen, we beat them 2-1. Then we beat them 1-0, right? Southampton was the last time we scored a mad amount of goals. We scored 4 goals that time, right? So right now, we haven't been beating teams by more than 1 goal, basically, bro. We're on a drought. Cucurella, this year, bro, he's on 3 goals. Palmer's sitting on 2 goals. Madueke, I think, is sitting on 2 goals as well. Yeah? It's a massive, massive problem. People like to cook our defense, but yesterday, for the best part, our defense was quite good. I thought Chalobah and Tosin, you know, they did enough to win us the game, bro. Yeah? Sanchez, towards the end of the game, made a very good save as well. You know what I'm saying? Bro, so it's a problem right now, man. It's honestly a problem. So that's how I'm kind of looking at things right now. We need goals back in the team, man. We need goals back in the team, bro.
You know what it is, yeah? The goals in the team, yeah, are weird because it's like, I genuinely don't believe, yeah, lack of goals in certain teams are down to personnel anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like this is what I was actually going to speak about. Did you see what Pep said about Nunes?
Yeah, I saw that. He's not intelligent. He's not intelligent enough to be a midfielder or something.
Oh, it's mad disrespectful, that is. Do you know what I'm saying? But not only is it mad disrespectful, but it's a symptom of the modern game of football because a lot of these managers, they're cowards in it, bro. Pep included, bro. Because when you look at Pep, you look at Arteta. This new thing of playing midfielders, yeah, as fullbacks or playing centre backs as fullbacks is And when they play the centre backs as fullbacks or they play the midfielders as fullbacks, that means you're not getting overlaps for one. Do you know what I'm saying? All it is to crowd the central area of the team, and prevent counter-attacks, bro. So it's a defensive measure. Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why a lot of teams are scoring less goals and they're less threatening now is because they're genuinely playing more defensive-minded players and they're trying to make it look like it's progressive football, but it's not really progressive football. It's defensive football. Playing a DM at right back is not attacking because a DM is not an attacker.
He's not going to attack. Yeah.
They're not an attacker.
We've seen that Bears when fucking Arteta puts Partey right back, bro. The guy don't move. He don't break the line. He don't go forward.
Because he's not supposed to. Them men are supposed to be there to break up counter-attacks. That's all they're there for. So that means they're not attackers, bro. Back in the day, fullbacks used to be attackers. They used to join the attack. Now, fullbacks are not joining the attack, bro. Your fullbacks are centre-backs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Most fullbacks growing up, bro, like coming through, they used to be wingers initially, bro.
Yeah, failed wingers, bro, and then they got moved to right back. Yeah.
You know, Wan-Bissaka, even Marcelo. Marcelo started off as a winger as well, bro. You know what I mean?
That's it. Dallo, all these men used to be right wingers. They get moved to right back, and now they've got centre-backs playing at right back, and they're not going to overlap. They're centre-backs. They're centre-backs or they're DMs. Their man don't want to get... They're never really in front of the ball. Let's put it that way. Do you know what I'm saying? To break it down even further, it's not even about overlapping. They don't get ahead of the ball now. Do you know what I'm saying? So he can say that Nunes will be a good right back. He's not smart enough to be a midfielder, but it depends on what the system is, bro. Do you know what I mean? It depends on what the system is. Brother, this player's played centre mid up until the point that got him to move to Man City. And now kept telling him that he can't play there. Well, clearly he can because, do you know what I mean? That's what got him to move in the first place.
Bro, I'll see man running through bare midfielders, bro. Bare midfielders at fucking at Wolves, man. But again, this is what happens, man. When you're playing, you know, with players that aren't as good, and then you go to a club where there's, you know, top quality everywhere. Sometimes you go into your little shell, bro. You're like, yo, I'm not playing with no meaty guys right now. You know what I'm saying? And the pressure can get to you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's true. This thing here is true, bro.
And this is it, bro. He was playing in midfield for Wolves. And then all of a sudden, man saying that he's not a midfielder, he can't play there because he don't play football the way you want him to play football. But it's like, there's not one way to play football. You can't tell a man that he can't play there because you just don't like his profile. But just say that you don't like him there. Do you know what I mean? But to say that he can't play there at all is crazy, bro.
It's not clever.
It's mad. It's disrespectful.
I can't lie, Nunes, bro. Watching that at yard, you're probably thinking, yo, why you at me for, man?
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, it's mad disrespectful. And my man saying he's not clever enough, but it's like, where's all this clever shit getting you so far, blood? You know what I mean? You're getting cooked every week, Pep. Do you know what I'm saying?
Your game yesterday, bro, was...
Brother, man, I'm talking about clever. Where was KDB's smarts, bro? Where's his smarts, bro? Man looking dead, fam. You know, man's looking dusted. Man's looking ready for the scrap heap, bro.
What do you take out of the game yesterday, man?
Nothing, bro. End the season. That's what I took out the game yesterday. End the season right now.
Joe, you don't leave it with something. You're not going to tell me about Euro and how Euro turned up.
But he did ball yesterday, though, Lenny Euro. Not going to lie, bro. He was playing. You know what I mean? There, you was chatting shit, bro, about my guy Lenny Euro, bro. He's playing, bro. I've been telling you, bro. Him and Casemiro.
Yeah,
Casemiro, blood. Man, see the stats, you know. Most tackles won in a game this season.
No, I see that, bro.
Brother, don't chat to my guy.
You know, it looked like, watching the game, honestly, bro, I was just watching it, and I was like, neither team made me feel like you're gonna score. Because even though you lot were getting in better positions, I just knew Garnacho's there, bro. You've got Rasmus there, bro. Like, nothing's gonna come from it, right? And there was so many times in the game where you man are just like flirting with each other. You know boxing, you watch boxing in it, yeah? You know, like when the boxers are just like jabbing each other's face, just like a little decoration one. You know them ones there, they're just quick little jab, yeah? That's what it was, bro. It was like,
it wasn't serious. It wasn't serious.
It felt like, it honestly felt like pre-season. You know what I'm saying? It felt like pre-season. And my boy, big up Cameron. Cameron went all the way to Manny, you know, Cameron and Kofi, bro. Big them up. Yeah, that's went all the way to Manny from ends, bro, to go watch 0-0. You know what I mean? It's peak.
Bro, and the mad thing is, my manager, exactly what Amarim said with Casemiro. He said, it's nothing that he's done. There's nothing he's done. He just don't suit he don't fit the profile. He's a wrong profile. Now he's playing. Another top performance from him. Man's breaking records and that, bro. He's still a top player, bro. Just play him in the right system, yeah. Not even play him in the right system. Play him, use him the right way. Use him the right way, bro. Like, as long as you play him where the lines are close together, top midfielder, bro.
What's going on with Ugarte, bro? What's going on with Ugarte right now? Because you already know I don't fuck with that.
Ugarte's doing what he does, bro. Ugarte is just a guard dog, bro. Like I said it, like he's a guard dog, but if there's nothing to protect, he's useless. This is what it is. He just makes tackles. That's it. Like nothing else. You got no other skill set other than making tackles, bro. Like, bro, I see a stat that he's covered the most. He's ran the furthest distance in the whole league, apart from like one other player, bro. Like in the minutes he's played, bro. Like he just runs, bro.
Is that that South American great? They were calling him Gallagher before he came, bro. You know what I mean? They're calling him Gallagher before he came, and I'll be real, that's disrespectful to Gallagher, man. Yeah. Because that guy could at least, average, but he could do a little something. At least he could score you some goals here and there, create here and there. Ugarte just there to break up play. He'll just give you the ball and that's it. You know what I mean? But if you've got a function in midfield where you've got a progressive player next to him, not a fucking Bruno, then that could help him as well. You know what I mean? The way your team's set out right now, the way your team's built, it's just not making sense. And that's why for you, man, you just got to hope that you finish in a. Oh, you're not going to really. I don't think you're going to finish top 10. I'll be so real, bruv. I pray you might finish less than 12 because I need that record. I need that record.
Newcastle next. We got Newcastle after we shit the bed against Forest. Game we should have won, and then a nothing game against City. We're dead, bro. Like, bro, we just need to beat Lyon, and progress to the next stage of the Europa League because, bro, this league season, this Premier League season is as good as done, my bro.
Bro, so you're 4 points behind Brentford and they're 12th, And Brentford, to be fair, Brentford have Arsenal next. They don't really like playing Arsenal. Then they've got Brighton, Forest, they've actually got Human and last month, and then Ipswich. They have not got some.
They've got tough games apart from Ipswich.
Yeah, they've got some tough games coming up, and then you've got some tough games as well. So really and truly, and then Palace on good form right now. I don't think you're really going to catch them. Bournemouth, they've been on terrible form, but they're on 45 points right now. Yeah, realistically, United, bro, I can see you lot probably finishing 12th max. I don't think you're gonna catch Palace, bro. 12th max, bro.